Hey, welcome back to Don't Wing It. I am so excited because this is August and I love the August and fall season. It's just a fresh start and we're in quarter three and have two more quarters of the year left for our businesses. And so there are some amazing things that we can get done and to really share with our clients and serve them in the best way possible. And one way is through a podcast. And so today I am going to walk you through my flight framework. It is my proprietary process. And this is what I take each client through. And I'm going to give you a glimpse into that today. So it starts with F for flight, and F is for focus. And so I really want my clients, I want you to think about, where are you going? What is your focus? Where are you going? We were watching Ninja Kids earlier today and on YouTube, and the dad, they were walking across like a tightrope thing, and it was in the ocean. And anyway, in a cove, and he said, make sure you look where you're going, look at your destination. And so that's what I encourage my clients to do. So in the focus um, part of the framework, I take them through market research. So I give them a market research questionnaire. They journal. You will reflect on that. And then another thing that we do, this is for module one, is we look at our goal for our podcast. We make sure that our niche is niched down enough, but we do want to make that one goal. What is that one goal for our podcast that we want to have? Obviously, if you've heard a couple episodes ago, you hear the 20 plus ways that a podcast can help grow your business. But we want to look at the goal of our business, our podcast with our business. What do we want it to accomplish? What is that goal? And so that's F for focus. We've got to have focus. The L is for lead. The L is for lead, which is talking about leadership. And I really like this because of, if you're a business owner, you are a leader. You might not think you are, you might not want to be, but you are. And so we talk about leadership and also the things that hold us back from leading well. And so F is for focus, L is for lead. And we do that in module one. These two, we go ahead and have that groundwork. We have that foundation that is firm and strong at the bottom. And so we start with that. So focus, F for focus, L for lead. And then I is for individual. And this is where we talk about, what is your superpower? What is the unique gift that God has given you, that you can speak life into others, that you can do coaching, that you can be a speaker, that you can write. And so there are many things that are unique about you, but we try to narrow it down to that one thing, that one superpower that people come and ask you about all the time. And so I is for individual. We also, in this module, we talk about your podcast name. We have in our group, our session is about that. We get feedback and support from each other. And then also, I will show you how to design your podcast artwork so that it is clearly showing exactly what your podcast is about when people search for your niche. Okay, so that's I for individual. That's really important. That's another part of the groundwork, the foundation that we need to lay before we do anything detail oriented. But then there's G, and G is for game plan. And so this is when you will have a detailed plan for your podcast. So this includes the launch plan, the first 3 episodes. This is where we talk about your trailer, your description. This is where it's really the meat of that detail, the details that come in. And so we talk about that. Then H is for hone. We want to hone your skills. We want to hone your craft. And so this is when we talk about your solo episodes. This is when we will talk about the best practices that you need to follow for your solo episodes. We also hone in on social media, and I have added this into my program because of the need of this. I have been asked about this. So social media is a really great skill that we can hone. And we talk about how we can integrate our podcast into social media. And then we also hone our skills for interviewing. And we talk about interview episodes and how to wow your podcast guest. And I love that. Fires me up. All of this is included in the Flight coaching, and it's in a group setting where we can support. We have Voxer access to each other in a group setting, and it's incredible. So that's FLIGH. And I meant to say that when we're talking about the game plan, we're also looking at editing. We're looking at how to record, how to edit, how to save, how to produce, how to upload up to your podcast hosting site, all the things that is included in the modules. And so we've gone through focus, lead, individual, game plan, hone, and the last one, T, is thrive. And you will have a thrive plan, which will include how to be successful as a podcaster, not just launching your podcast, but continuing and being a successful podcaster, being a business owner who is a podcaster, those best practices. And we also talk in Thrive about streamlining your podcast, of how to streamline it, and then your processes and your weekly assignments that you have. And then T is also Thrive is for your mock interviews. We are going to adding this in where we will do mock interviews together. And I'm getting really excited about that because that's a skill to develop. And so all of these are included in my Flight podcast group coaching. And we are starting the fall session August 10th, and it's going to run for 10 weeks. We're meeting on Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. Central, and we meet over Zoom. And when you sign up to be in Flight in the group program, you will get a welcome video and email, and then you will get a pre-work email. And those are things that you can go ahead and work on before you even get to session or lesson 1. And then the third email you're going to get is going to be that module 1. And so I cannot wait that you can jump right in right as soon as you press go, and you can jump into that. There is a limited number, and I will say that the price will be going up for the January group. So this is the last time this price will be, it will be at this price. So I want to encourage you in your business. I want you to be encouraged that when you have focus, when you have leadership, when you recognize your individuality and you have a game plan, and you can hone those skills, and you can thrive in getting your podcast launched and being successful in that. And I want to help you do that. And so look at the show notes below, but the link to jump into my program is renrobbins.com/flight. And you can read the information, and then I will see you in there. Remember, I'm here to help because life's too short to just wing it. See you next time, friend. Bye.